Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today in this video, we are going to look at how we can work with date and time in R. So handling dates and times is crucial in data analytics as many datasets include timestamps for tracking events, trends and patterns over time. So in this video, we will cover about understanding data and time formats in R, creating and converting dates, working with date and time, extracting components from a given date, date arithmetics, formatting and parsing dates, and lastly, how we can handle time zones in R. So the first is understanding date and time formats in R. So R store dates and time in special cases. So dates are stored in the format like this, 4 times Y, mm and dd. This is how dates are stored in R. And if we use POSIX CT or POSIX IT, they store date and time in the format like 4 times Y, mm, dd. Then time is stored in the normal format like hours, minutes and seconds. Now how we can check the class of date and time object? There are few default statements like sys.date is used to return the current date. Similarly, sys.time is used to return the current time. Lastly, if you want to just know what the class of these date and time are, so just use the class function, then the same statement, sys.date. So what it will does, it will return the class of the date. That will be date class only. This function only returns the date, while this function will include time also. When we will look at class for this statement also, the class will be POSIX CT. Next is creating and converting dates in R. So for converting the date from string to date format, we can use as.date function and it will simply convert the string format of the date to the normal date format. And we can use Lubridate for flexible date conversion. The Lubridate package simplifies date conversion for us. Like the functions like ymd, mdy, and we can also have dmy. What they does, they automatically detect the formats and convert them into it. Next is working with date time, as we learned earlier, POSIX CT and POSIX IT. So if time is included, we use either of them. So let's take a quick example of it. Like we have date time 1 as the variable and it has the value as dot POSIX CT, and we have a string data type for this right now, adding date and time both to it. What we will do, we will print the variable date time 1 and then we can also check for its class for the same variable. The class of this will be POSIX CT, and POSIX CT is commonly used in data analysis. Next is extracting components from dates. We can extract specific parts of date and time from a given date or time combination or date or time. So how we can do that? Suppose we need to extract an year from a date. So for that, we can use this command year sys.date. That's how you can extract the year from a date. And if you want to extract month, just write month, rest is same. And for day, similarly, you can go for day. And now when you have extracted day, what about weekday? So for weekday, you can do like that. Then the same sys.date command. Then we have label equal true. So if the particular day has a label of work day, then only it will be displayed. Like for example, Saturday will be displayed like Sat. Now when it comes to time, if you want to extract R from a given time, you can do it by R sys.date. time. Similarly, for minutes and second, you just need to write minute, and for second, you need to write second. Rest remains same. So, extracting these specific parts of a date and time helps analyze trends by year, month, or a day, or how it goes within an hour or minute or seconds. You can analyze the trends accordingly. Next is date arithmetic, adding and subtracting the dates. Firstly, adding days to date, what you can do is just having a simple future date variable and sys date plus 10, that is current date plus 10. It will add 10 days to it. Now, finding the difference between the two dates, simple subtraction is followed here. And lastly, you need to print the different days variable. These are used in duration analysis, for example, customer retention or project timelines, etc. Date arithmetic is used. Next is formatting and parsing dates. We can format and parse the date using two functions. The first one is simple format function, and the next is strp time. So what the format function does, let's say we have the current date as 5th of March 2025. So what this format function does, it converts it as Wednesday, 5 March 2025. It converts it into this format. Now next is parsing dates with strp time function. It converts custom date into hours date time object. That was its whole function. Last part for this is handling time zones in R. So time zones are crucial for global data sets. So if you want to check the default time zone, this sys.time zone, it will give you the default time zone in your system. And converting the time zones, you can use this format for converting your time zone to any other country's time zone you want to. It ensures correct scheduling across different time zones. So now that's all about date and time in R. In the next video, we will look at string manipulation in R. So till then, you can practice these on the dataset you would love to. And if you like the video, please give it a like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Till then, happy learning.